Hey everybody, this is Robert from Black Belt Gaming. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to make another entry into my Alternity series, and this is Classic Alternity from TSR. Today I thought I would jump in and talk about the basics of hero creation. Now I'm at my desk today and I have the camera set up slightly differently, so it's basically running straight through my computer today, so it's going to look just a little different. But let's open up the book and take a look again at these ability scores: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, will, and personality. When you're creating a character in the Alternity system, you have 60 points that you can distribute among these 6 different ability scores. Unlike 3 to 18, which is very typical with a lot of D20 games, Dungeons and Dragons and such, the range here is slightly different. It's based on your species, and we're going to just talk about humans today. Humans have a range of 4 to 14. So you can go as low as 4, but as high as 14, like this template has done here. So that's what you're working with. 60 points divided among these abilities, 4 to 14. Well, after you've done that, then you need to take a look and see how many starting skill points you have to work with, and that's going to be based on your intelligence. So let's say we have an intelligence of 10. That's going to give us 45 skill points to make our character. Humans get an extra bonus of 5 points. So humans are going to actually start with 50 with an intelligence of 10. Now there's one more column here, and we see broad skills. That is how many additional broad skills you can purchase. It's a limit. So you can purchase up to 5 additional broad skills. When I say additional broad skills, up here on the previous page, it lists the broad skills that humans get for free. Humans get athletics, vehicle operation, stamina, knowledge, awareness, and interaction. Those 6 broad skills all for free. They don't have to pay for that, and they don't work against the broad skill limit over here when you're purchasing additional ones. So how do you purchase skills? Let's take a look at that. All the skills are listed here, and as you can see, some entries are colored blue. Let's take a look. Remember, we got vehicle operation as one of our free broad skills as a human, but air vehicle and space vehicle are specialty skills, as well as land and water vehicles. But air vehicles and space vehicles are more difficult to use, and they cannot be used untrained. A land vehicle, you can attempt to drive it untrained. You still might crash, but you can attempt it. Water vehicle, the same, but air and space vehicles are just too complex to even get it off the ground. You just don't have a chance to do that untrained. When you're looking at the cost, let's say you're looking at ranged weapons, primitive. Here's the cost. It costs 7 to purchase this broad skill. Now, there is a column here that has letters. It could be a C, a D, an F, or a T. Those are connected to your profession. So if you happen to be a C, a combat specialist, you get to purchase that at -1 point. So it's a class skill, basically. So you get that at a reduced cost. When you purchase the broad skill, that's where you start. And then you want a specialty skill, let's say like a crossbow. You need to get the broad skill before you can get a specialty skill. The specialty skill's cost is here, and that gets you 1 rank in that skill. If you want to rank up again and get like rank 2, then you need to pay this cost again and add your current rank to the cost. So if you're trying to go up to rank 2, you're going to pay that 3 plus 1 because you're currently rank 1. That's going to be a total of 4 points you need to pay to get rank 2. And going up to rank 3 works the same way. Starting characters can purchase up to 3 ranks in a skill. And after that, as you level up, you can go even higher. Maybe you're not sure where to start, what skills are good. You can get some help by going through the sample careers section. These are going to be related to the professions like combat specialist careers. We have things like bodyguard, brawler, corporate security specialist, gunner, law enforcer, martial artist, mercenary, soldier. What this does, let's take a look at mercenary. It gives you a brief description of what kind of character this might be, a little bit about what kind of background they may have. And it gives you some signature equipment. That's just kind of some suggestions on what you may want to purchase for your character as a mercenary. Skill package, that's what we want to focus our eyes on at the moment. This is assuming that you are human. So you look at this skill package, you can write these skills down or note that you have purchased them and at what ranks. For example, the SMG is at rank 2. The others are all appearing to be at rank 1 since no number is listed. But this will cost you 25 of your 50 points that you had to spend with an intelligence of 10. And it gives you a good start. And after that, you can start purchasing other skills to personalize your character. So you can not only purchase skills, broad skills and specialty skills, but you can also use your points to purchase perks. Think of these as like feats in the D20 system. They give you some additional benefit. Let's take, for example, Danger Sense. Danger Sense is here. It costs 4. And we'll look up the description. Danger Sense is here. Costs 4. When you are needing to make an awareness intuition check, you get a -2 bonus to that check. Remember, it's not 2 points, it's 2 steps. So if you have the awareness intuition specialty skill, you'd roll a d20. -2 bonus to that would mean you would go down from a d4 to a d6. So you'd roll a d20 and a d6 and subtract that d6 from the d20. So you're going to get even a lower result, giving you a greater degree of success. These different perks provide different bonuses and abilities to your character. If you're wanting some additional skill points, you can choose flaws. Some flaws are listed here, as well as how many skill points they provide. Some of them have different numbers, probably depending upon the level of penalty or disadvantage your character is, more severe. So let's take a look at clumsy. Clumsy, maybe it fits with your character. Maybe you're some sort of clumsy tech op. And it says over here, this may be a typo. Clumsy is listed as 5, but over here it's 6. I'm tending to think it's a 6 because as a clumsy person, you're getting a +1 penalty to all dexterity-based skill checks, and that's a lot of important things. And so for choosing that, you get 6 bonus skill points to spend on your character, but you're going to be penalized for the rest of his life for these kind of dexterity checks. You can, at character creation, choose, I think, or this could be for the life of the character, I'm not sure, you can never have more than 3 flaws at one time. And I think later as you advance, there may be some ways that you can rid yourself of your flaws. And we'll talk about that later. Keep in mind that as you purchase your skills, and especially as you rank up, like you can go up to rank 3 at character creation, keep in mind that you're possibly going to get some extra benefits, and you need to read your skill descriptions carefully to note that. Let's say you like pistols. At rank 3, you gain the quick draw skill. It's mixed in there with your pistol, so you can draw your pistol faster. It allows you to draw the weapon and fire in the same phase without a penalty. So normally characters who are trying to draw and shoot face a penalty to their attack roll. So keep in mind, you're going to get better and you're going to get some extra abilities with some of these different skills. Last point for today is starting money. We had the sample careers and some signature equipment that might be a good fit for your character concept. But how much money do you have to purchase all this stuff? It's rolled, just like some of the older versions of Dungeons and Dragons. You roll as a combat specialist 5d6, and that's your money on hand that you can begin and start purchasing things for your character. So I think I'll stop there today. That's a pretty good start on character creation. In the future, I'll talk about how to level up your character and get some additional benefits, some different abilities, and how do you improve things like your wounds, kind of like your hit points. We'll talk about that. We might talk about some of the different species that you can be from the basic book here. And thanks for watching today, and I'll catch you later for some more Alternity.